Hey guys, Hobbs here. In my last video you saw me ding level 70, and it was shortly after I got my epic flying mount. Very good video, lots of views, lots of great comments and feedback, thanks a lot. And as you know, for my regular viewers, I spent a lot of time in Scarlet Monastery. Here in the library you've seen me. You've seen me in the graveyard pulling and power leveling people and doing area effect. One of my favorites is in the cathedral. I've made a few movies there as well, and also in the armory. A lot of people have been asking, now that I'm level 70, are we going to see some higher end instances or do something different that isn't Scarlet Monastery? Of course, now it is the Hallow's End in World of Warcraft, so you know you've got it's decorated much like the Halloween theme. People are wearing masks. You've got skeletons in the streets, pumpkins everywhere. Here's a ninja. I know it's not it's actually Drowelf, who was in my first video. It's a small world of Warcraft. And then you've got this guy up here with pumpkin head, and you got pumpkins everywhere, new quests, lots of decorations. It's probably one of my favorite times of year, not only in the game but also in real life. You also have, of course, the trick or treats when you go to your innkeeper, and they either give you a treat like this where you can turn your group members into different costumes, or they immediately turn you into a different creature itself. Another mask here. This is Aiden. He was the one who gave me the costume, and of course you have your bobbing for apples, which you get the apples. So with all this, I'm back going to Scarlet Monastery, and a lot of people are asking why, but of course the level 70s out there will know it's because of the headless horseman quest, which brought all the 70s out here. You're going to see bodies everywhere, lots of horde, lots of alliance. I'm just trying to zone in here, and I've been in Scarlet Monastery a lot. It's never been this packed. Just trying to bubble in and get in there. So what's changed in the graveyard is now you've got this pumpkin, and when you go to the pumpkin you actually accept the quest, and you're going to get a candle. You put it in the pile of dirt behind him, and you're going to summon the headless horseman. And he rides up. It's actually quite a neat little it's an easy encounter. I've had a couple groups where it wasn't as balanced, and we did wipe, but I ran this a number of times. The one thing with this quest is you can only do it once yourself. It's a daily quest, once a day. But if you have 5 guys in your group, you can do it 5 times. And if you join another group and somebody else has a daily and you've used yours up, you can do it as well. I normally only did it about 5 times a day for about 2.5 days, and the funny thing with dailies is I don't do a lot of daily quests, but it really makes you kind of want to play. Like for the days that I didn't play, I was missing out on that opportunity to actually fight him. The nice thing is I got a lot of the loot I wanted out of him, and I'm going to show a little bit at the end of what kind of loot he drops and everything else like that. So once you get him down in life, his head goes away, floats around. You got to kill it down until it reattaches back onto him. So it's just a basic tanking and healing. I would heal myself up a few times here as well. And of course there is the odd, you'll see it maybe on this portion here. Yeah, you see that little pumpkin that just flew out and landed on someone's head there? That's actually my good friend KMG. He's helped out a lot and actually helped me put together this party that night, and I appreciate that. So what KMG did, though, of course normally I throw them a heal, but he put his ice barrier up, which stopped the burning. So after the second time that you do it, his head goes off again. Of course, he's got an effect there like the Ravager axe, where he spins to do, you know, if you're within his area, you're going to get hit, so it's good to stay away there. And to keep aggro for a new level 70 pally, I did a pretty decent job, I thought, of keeping aggro. I got to use my new spell, you might have seen it, Avenging Wrath, at the beginning, where I had the wings on my back. Nice thing with that is it increases the damage, which also increases the aggro, which keeps them focused on myself. Now here, I got to look at my mana, I'm getting pretty low, kept my area effect. All these pumpkins in the background, I wanted to make sure that they got stuck to me and they didn't go to the casters, and they almost did, but then they came right back. And this is probably one of my favorite things, as most people know, is having more than just one. Having one person on, you just hack and slash. It gets kind of boring, but I do like to try to kill more than one thing at a time, even if it's just for visual effect or just for fun. It's a lot more challenging because you know that your consecration's doing damage, and also your retribution aura and everything else. Small amount of damage over a long period of time. So ring dropped, and the flying broom. There are two types of brooms in here. You can get the flying broom or a magic broom. Flying broom can only be used in Outlands, and there's two different speeds for each broom as well. So I got the witching band, some stamina and intellect, and some healing, and of course the flying broom, which can only be summoned in Outland, and you also have to have the riding skill, so you have to be level 70 to use it. Took it out for a tour. It's not as fast as the epic flyer because it's just a regular blue one. So like I said, there's two different speeds. These these can't, they can be sold. They're not bound until you actually use them, then after that they're going to disappear within 14 days of use. And you can use them over and over again during that 14 days. And don't forget, guys, for those of you who haven't subscribed yet, I know that I've got a lot of people have bookmarked my wowhobbs.blogspot.com, but for the subscriptions, I try to keep the videos once a week, but this way it will remind you as soon as they come out, because this one's kind of an off week. So that time you drop the Horseman ring, I'll have links to on my blog of the different things that he had dropped, and some other items that didn't drop while I was playing. To subscribe, you just on YouTube click on the subscribe button, and only takes a second. I've actually subscribed to 2 new people tonight. That way, you know, if I like their videos, it will remind you right away. It's neat when you win here, you automatically cheer the whole group. It's kind of funny. And just want to say thanks to Shizkick and Big Frick. They helped me get these groups together, and I appreciate all your help there, guys. This was actually one of the pets that drops off the Headless Horseman. And if you don't move, he'll plant himself like he did there, and then he'll run up to you and then follow you wherever you go. But then if you stand still for a while, he'll plant himself and you can walk away, and he just, till you get a certain distance, he'll keep following you. And then this is the actual broom that is not the Outlands broom, but just the magic one. So it's like a regular mount where it doesn't actually fly. This is the swift one, so it's actually a lot faster. At the time that I put this video out, there's about 6 days left of the Hallows End video, so hopefully if you saw an item that you liked or that you want, don't forget to get out there and get it while the time is right. Getting back to the Headless Horseman, this was my best pull, or the best loot of the night. The Horseman's helm and another ring. The Ring of Ghoulish Delight, which was stamina and attack power. And the Horseman's helm, which is socketed and it's got some good strength, stamina, and I was lucky enough to win the roll. Definitely an upgrade from the low-level green I had on before. Really cool looking helm as well. And it'll be interesting to see what happens in the future with level 70 and the Hobbs way of pulling. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time.